Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and sadly I'm still here. I want to talk about the act of standing on business. I want to actually tell you to please not stand on business. And I say this because I want to use a real life example with someone I know. For the sake of this video, we're gonna call him D because that's the first letter of his name. If he ever watches this video, he'll know I'm talking about him. Basically, he would do any dare that we would tell him to do, right? And he just basically did it because I guess it brought shock value or something. Like, we dared him one time to literally take a shit in the middle of the street because he said he got to use the bathroom, right? And when I say we, that's a loose term. I should probably exclude myself. My friends, they told him to take a shit in the middle of the road. Now, judging from where the course of this video is going and considering who we're talking about, you could probably expect that he did it. Well, you're right.
You know what that means?
No, what?
It means you're a loser!
It was the middle of the night, I'd say like 10 p.m. They recorded him literally taking a shit in the middle of the street. And right after he took a shit, he ran off laughing. And all of a sudden, a car comes crashing by down the street. Runs over his shit, and it looks like plastered paint all over the road. Just a giant brown streak. I don't think people realize that, okay, that's a good laugh, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But we're gonna look at you weird. You get what I'm saying? Like, sure, what you did was funny, but was it worth it? Like, you stood on business, but in the end, you really tarnished the business. You get what I'm saying? Because when he came back to school, right, everybody was telling him to take a shit on command, like he was just like a circus act, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, D, shit here, you know? It's not a good reputation to have, you know what I'm saying? And there is a separate time, right, where he came over to my house and he saw this bag of chips in the pantry. They were Cape Cod chips. Delicious, you know? I didn't want that to go. And he said,
yo, let me get the whole bag, please.
I'm like, you could get the whole bag if you just take a shit in my apartment hallway. Because me, I didn't really think he was gonna do it for like a bag of chips because that's ridiculous. Just like, was it the cost to benefit ratio just wasn't there? I want you to guess what happened. This man went into my hallway. By the way, everything I say is true. Like, I swear to you, everything is true, okay? He didn't want to do it in my hallway, so he went to the upstairs one, and I went with him. I'm like, there's no way he's gonna do this. He proceeds to squat like a dog and shit in the apartment hallway. And all you see is just pebbles come out like boop, 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 boop. Like it's a dog, bro. And when he got up, he had the biggest grin on his face, like he just won the lotto, bro. He started walking toward me. He's like,
you think I could get that bag now?
And I look behind him, right? Like it's like I'm watching like a movie. It's like my camera, it pans from his face of absolute joy, and all you see is just a plop of poop, like a dog poop there. It's like really inseparable from the two. Like, you really can't tell that that's human shit. So anyways, I'm shocked, but I'm a man of my word. I have to give him the Cape Cod chips, and this motherfucker doesn't even wash his hands to eat the chips. He just starts eating it, and then he has the audacity to ask me,
do you want some?
After he took a shit. Now, what makes this really funny, right, is that the next day, on the apartment community email list or whatever, they send out emails saying, please guys, stop having your pets poop in the apartment hallway. Have them go poop outside. And my mom is telling me this like, oh, like,
they really don't have the decency to take them into the grass or something?
I'm just like baffled. Like, this man really got away with doing this shit, because it's unthinkable that a person would ever stoop that low to do something like that. You're in an apartment complex, right? You're with a bunch of residents and stuff. You'd think they would at least go to one of the toilets. Nobody would ever think of a human being shitting in an apartment building in the middle of the floor. So after that, I personally never invited him to my house again. And I think he understood why, because that was low-key traumatizing to watch. And I just kind of wanted to convince you to don't do what your friends say all the time, right? They're not gonna look at you worse. It's just kind of like they're kind of just joking, you know what I'm saying? Please don't turn everything serious and turn it into a matter of, I could one-up you more. In this scenario, right, I don't think it was him just trying to do what we were saying just for, like, competition. I think he genuinely had joy doing this shit. So I guess if you do something for the love of the game, cool, but, like, don't do something that people are gonna look at you and be like, why? Please. What the fuck? But anyways, shout out to this guy on Instagram. He DM'd me. He talked about showing support. Kind of makes me a little bit afraid. But, I mean, hey, support is support, you know what I'm saying? There's no bad thing as bad publicity. Thank you, man. With that said, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm trying to move out of my mom's crib. Maybe we'll do it one day. Who knows? I hope you have a good rest of your week, and bye!